Okay, this is a tutorial on redirecting existing sites to new exact match domains that we've bought. So when you want to use it, you come to the Payday JV datasheet Plan 301s. And then when you open it up, what you're going to see on the left-hand side is a list. This isn't actually part of the process of building the redirect, but it's a way of selecting them. So the main case for doing this is going to be, the main cases for exact match domains redirects will be either a premium tier 1, which has content on it, and we want to just move everything across to a better sounding domain for manual inspection. And maybe it'll have some SEO value. The other one is where we've got tier 2s, which are unused and or not used effectively, and we want to 301 that to the tier 1, sorry, to an EMD, so that then it has more relevance for making the link. So what I've done is I've found a list, I've made a list of all unlinked sites passing the dot. So that means anything that doesn't have a link on it already. So these sites are completely unused. They have content on them. A lot do, some don't. If they don't, then don't do this kind of redirect. You're going to use some other kind, which I haven't built yet. So you're going to look for ones that have content on them already. They have domain rank. They have LRT. These ones don't have much domain rank, so you have to scan down to find the good ones. So, for example, here is one that has decent LRT, it has domain rank, it has trust flow. So this is probably a good candidate. So let's go and use that one. So the first thing you do, you enter in this is the work area over here, the source domain. And then I'm going to pick out my exact match domain, which I bought. So I'm just going to make one up for now. You don't put any HTTP in this. You have to put only the raw domain names. Next thing I do, I fetch all the pages. So this is fetching all the pages which exist on POF Inc. And it's also getting the top Majestic pages that used to exist on the same site, which don't exist already. So you can see here, now we have it without www, but in the past, www was the most powerful. So that has to be redirected over here. And so top Majestic here, you can see here, I've got decent metrics on those pages. If you want, you can also go into Majestic yourself and look up the domain. Let's do it quickly. So pofinc.org. Oh. So now I'm looking at all the top pages. Here's pages, and you can see here all the top ones. We're only interested in ones with referring domains and trust flow. So actually these ones not very interesting. The main ones are these two. If I scroll down, there's nothing else really. Here's one. So let's have a look over here. Did we get this one? No, we didn't. Okay, I have to improve the algorithm. Okay, so let's put this one in as well. And also this one below. So that one below is there, it's counted. So I add in this other one. So now I've got my top Majestic pages I want to redirect. I've got the existing pages on the site. And over here on the plan target URLs, I've got mirror pages on the new EMD for these old pages. When the content gets copied across from POF Inc., it's going to end up here on this site. It's going to look more or less, it's going to look exactly the same. And then once it's there, we just 301 everything. So now how do I do that? I plan it with this button. and everything is going to appear over here in built redirects. There it is. So my old www pages have been redirected to the old domain, existing pages, and then below that I've got my my redirects one for one, okay, from the source domain to the target domain, everything identical, analyze to analyze, urgent online. So it's all done there. Then what I have to do, I have to finally save it to my list of 301s. So here is some old 301 that I planned. I'm going to add now my new one. So I'm going to save it and it's going to clear the sheet. So I'm saving it. What this will also do is it will delete any links which are on POF Inc. In the link sheet, because obviously they're going to disappear now. So there we go. Okay, so now it's all gone from here, but it should be over here, and here it is. So POF Inc., all of the redirects that were on the other page are now here, and you've got a bit more information. They're planned, which means that Crassi hasn't implemented it yet. When he implements it, it will become active, and we've got some failure statuses here so that we can track what's going on if they're not added properly. And then this end of chain, if it's false, it means that the redirect continues further. So you see it's coming from www POF Inc. to the root, but it's not the end of the chain because the root then redirects here to the EMD root. So then it becomes true because it's end of chain. So this is how you read this column. It's not really important because for you, because we will use that later on to make another sheet where we can rebuild the whole chain, where you can see from A to B to C how the redirect is working. And that's all.